Yes, sorry to do the role playing, but I like to keep myself entertained between clients and sometimes during them. So marriage counseling. Let's get back to it, shall we? Folka, last time we met, you wanted to continue with the marriage counseling, but you were concerned that Soren did not want to. Why don't we start today with you telling Soren how that makes you feel?
I think
Soren, how does what Folka just said make you feel? I don't even know what the fuck she just said. It's not what she said, it's how she said it. She was crying, which leads me to ask, why are you crying?
I don't know, I never really developed the tools and shit.
Okay, well, I'd like you to try this. I'd like you to tell Folka how you feel, but I'd like you to pretend to yawn while you tell her. Excellent. I think we're finally getting to the roots of how you superficially perceive your wife whenever she cries. This will come in handy later on if you ever want to make fun of her. Now, Folka, how does it feel when Soren makes fun of you? Okay, take the piss out of her again. Can you do an orangutan? Very good. Smell your pig out. That's good. Give us one good move. Good. I'm hearing a lot of barnyard noise. This is good progress. Wonderful. Now, Folka, something else we mentioned last time. You felt left out of the relationship, and I think we determined this has something to do with the fact that you don't actually exist. It's just you, Soren. This is not marriage counseling. It never has been. It's one-on-one therapy. And Folka is simply your way of easing your own loneliness.
I know I can help it.
And it would make sense that you would feel that way, since after all, you're just a phantasm of my own psyche. Since my own marriage broke apart all over this fucking world, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, sorry about that, Mr. Franken. Didn't mean to keep you waiting. Mr. Franken, in the last several weeks, we've talked about your ongoing feelings of depression and low self-esteem, and we've examined a few options available to us, talk therapy and medication being two of those. Unfortunately, neither of those seems to have had the effect we might have desired, and I wonder if today we might not want to look at a third option and see if something like suicide alleviates some of these negative feelings, indeed any other feelings you might have. Now, bear in mind, this is not an approach I would recommend for all my clients. Certainly, clients suffering from the more mid to upper class varieties of depression, I would advise ongoing expensive therapy and medication that doesn't get you high. But we've had numerous conversations in here concerning deep-seated issues of co-payment. Suicide can be quite beneficial in this regard. Now, depending on where you live, it may be as easy as opening a window and allowing yourself with a little effort to fall, and this will accomplish a few things. First, it'll get you out into the fresh air, always good for depression, and the whole thing is over very, very quickly. We also do have our good friend medication. Currently, we're taking 500 milligrams of hopamine. We could increase that to something like 1 complete bottle. Take it orally at once, and then it's a matter of putting on a Tori Amos CD and allowing yourself to drift into the great one. There's no need to worry about death. Death, like life, is only a journey. A journey where you die at the end. It is the way of things. The way of things. You will find that phrase can come in very handy from time to time. Honey, have you done the dishes? No, my dear, that is the way of things.